Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. So today I'm bringing you another spicy reading. This one is Who Wants to Smush With You? I don't know if you've ever watched the show Jersey Shore. It was a fever dream from the late 2000s, from the late aughts, before 2010. Anywho, so that's what this is going to be all about, is who is thinking about you and wants to do stuff with you. So if you already know which pile you want just from seeing, you can go ahead and click the timestamp down below. If you need a little bit more help, let's get into some deep breathing. All right, so I like to start with 3 deep breaths. All right, so now that we're nice and relaxed, we can go ahead and look at the piles. I have 3 piles here today, and the first one is one of my favorite buttons. It says, I like pretty things and the word fuck. In pile 2, I have the sunflower patch. And in pile 3, I have I think this is friendship bear. I'll double check. So these are the 3 piles. If you don't know how to select a pile, the technique I use is I close my eyes and I ask my intuition which pile to pick. And very commonly, I will see a number in my mind's eye as if I was like staring at a light and closed my eyes. So that's the technique I use, but I always just suggest to go with your instinct, which is generally the first answer. So once you've done that, you can click the timestamp down below in the description box and I'll meet you there. Hi, Pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited to bring you this message. So the inspiration is, who wants to smush with you? And so I don't know if I said in the intro, smush is I got it from the show Jersey Shore, where everybody's going out and partying and hooking up with people, and that's the word they use to hook up. So you chose I like pretty things and the word fuck. So this could tell a lot about your personality. I have a feeling you look very unassuming, but you probably really enjoy, you're probably a very sensual person. I promise as I go further into this, I'll get more comfortable with verbiage. Because the last one I did, it was hard to get through anything, and I want to actually give you guys a reading. So I got some good cards here. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first question was, who is thinking about future relations with you? And kind of just, have you guys met? Yes or no? And then, I think I'm supposed to do what they look like off of these 2. So pile 1, the person who is wanting to smush with you is, right off the bat, I have to say this is probably your partner. This is because the 10 of Cups is like the perfect harmony, happy family. And so I am seeing that you guys already know each other, and that's really awesome because that means you have a very healthy marriage and relationship. But describing this person further, I'm getting the image of like red hair, whether it's like colored or they're a natural redhead. That is definitely coming through. Their energy is very childlike. Like I said, I think it's very unassuming. So this person, could watch cartoons and, like Disneyland and things like that, but that doesn't take away from their sensual side. This is just kind of outwardly how people see them. And that's kind of good because I think that's what makes this person so alluring, is that it's actually kind of unassuming. This person could be a Leo for sure, or have Leo placements strongly. It is someone who has just great energy and life. And I really like that this person is upfront and honest. They don't really have anything to hide. That's kind of, they probably like showing a lot of skin. They probably really enjoy the summertime and getting to go to the beach and relax and just feel really alive. Like, this is somebody who loves domesticity, like they love cooking, and I think they kind of like that almost 50s housewife image. Like, again, very unassuming, but once that bedroom door closes, they are an entirely different person. And that's pretty cool because, like I said, I think you know this person. I think this is your partner. Because I wanted a yes or no, and the red cards to me are yes. So I mean, it's the 10 of Cups. That's perfect harmony and happy family. So trying to see if it would be anybody who you're maybe not in. Okay, so if this is not, let's say you guys aren't actually like married, this is like a work partner that you basically are married because you work together all the time. One of those kind of jobs where you guys are together constantly, and so it's basically a relationship. But I think you really like working with this person. This person knows how to get stuff done, for sure. I see that they don't dress really, what's the word? I guess I should say they do dress very simply. Like, they like solid colors, well matched for sure, but everything is very simple. Nothing too flashy or crazy, mismatching patterns, none of that. Like, this person has very good taste and knows how to match with their environment and what they want to embody and how they want to present themselves. They know how to present themselves perfectly. It's that very Leo energy of like, hello, this is me and I know how to present myself and it works. This is kind of somebody who walks into a room and everybody notices them. So that's really cool that this is the person who actually is into you. So yeah, it could be your partner, but work partner. This is somebody who you are like this with. So it shouldn't be too much of a shocker of what I'm saying. They also could have very tan skin because of the sun. I am seeing that of just like very golden and glowing skin. So this is somebody who just absorbs love and gives back love. It's like one of those pretty people who you don't expect to be nice and actually is amazing. I'm not getting a very tall energy. This is definitely somebody who is on the shorter side, but holds a very tall, personality. So this is somebody who, I'm getting a shorter energy for sure, but very strong. And that doesn't take away from their, alluring factor. I feel like, when someone's been short their whole life, they kind of know how to work around that. They know how to bring out that tall person energy. And this is somebody who is extremely successful. Like, outwardly, people look at this person as if they have accomplished more than they ever could. And so They probably have a lot of people who are jealous of them, but I get a very humble energy too. This is not somebody who walks around like bragging about this. This is somebody who is very, has worked hard for everything they've got. And so, but they are admired by many people around them. And, if I didn't say curly hair as well, I'm getting curly hair. So kind of on the red side or colored in the red scheme. Could even be yellow, but maybe like yellow red. But yeah, I'm seeing like curly hair. I'm seeing someone kind of on the shorter side, and probably your partner or, you know, somebody who you are working with on the regs. So you should know who this person is. If that's not resonating, this may not be the pile for you. There are 2 other ones, but if I'm spot on, let's go ahead and keep going. So this is the thing that they fantasize about you with your physical body. Okay, well, this is definitely your lover. Like, this is somebody who you are actively with. Okay, so I am getting that this person is really good in bed. I mean, literally, it's Joey right here. We know Joey's good in bed. And, but the specific like body part that's coming to me is the feet. And, because I think when people think of, you know, what part of their body is like first, you know, you would start with the head, but our chakras start from the bottom. So that's where I was kind of seeing it as like, there's just such a bottom heavy energy. And like literally also, usually this is a dog. And so that's what I was hearing is like, they probably, really enjoy doggy style with you, whether they're the one, you know, in one position or the other. But that is something that they fantasize about with you, that I think they love, like I think that's what it is. Like they love your backside. I think they really think it is beautiful. They admire it. I feel like they fantasize about everything with you. They fantasize about their whole life with you. It is a very romantic connection. Yeah, oh my, you are with this person for sure. And if you're not, you should be. Because if you're not married to this person, they fantasize about being married to you. And just, it's like they have that thought of like, man, if we were married, we could just like make love all the time whenever we want. And I feel like that's something they want with you. They want kind of that very hot, heavy energy that I feel like Joey Tribbiani is the perfect person to have right here, because we all know, and he's an amazing lover. Not from experience, just from the show. But they fantasize about just nurturing you and loving you and making you feel like the only person in the world. Literally. They want to take care of you and give you everything you've ever dreamed of. And that's a lover. You got a good one. This person thinks about you regularly, which is, again, awesome. I am feeling like they kind of want to start a new, pattern though, a new way of being intimate. I think in terms of like regularity, because the Fool is all about a new journey. So I feel like if this is your partner, this is somebody who is ready to kind of take it to that next level of commitment, of like taking time to plan it, to be intentional, and Um, I think that's what they want. They want to be able to surprise you and make it. They want to make it romantic. This is a hyper romantic card. So, all right, who's ready? All right, so the next cards is what they want to do with you. Kind of just the who, what, where, when, why, and how. So. So, this is so awesome. I'm loving this. So, yes, this is definitely your happy home partner. But with the Hanged Man here combined, what I'm seeing this is like what I heard is like they want to lock the door lock the door to the house, turn off all the phones, and they just want a day with you. They just want to kind of turn that life, or like I think I was saying that, like starting a new pattern, starting a new habit of being together. And like, because with the Hanged Man, to me, it's like they want to literally turn things around. And again, with that backwards stuff, I think they really do. There is a awesome sexual energy here of this is never like just one position kind of thing, but they want to kind of like shut down the house and enjoy each other. So what came to me is like with the High Priestess and Queen of Wands, like what I heard is like they want to like turn off like I was saying, they want to kind of like turn off the lights, but this is like they want like, oh, what is it? What am I trying to say? So what the High Priestess and Queen of Wands is telling me, like what I heard is like they kind of just want to like turn on some sexy music and just do the things that create the right environment, a very warm, comfortable, safe feeling. I feel like there's a lot of things that you intuitively know they want, and vice versa. So, and there's a lot here about blending your souls together, literally. Like, it's not just about intimacy. This is about like becoming one. And that's what this is about, like almost like sex magic of like, you guys don't just have to, it's not just about enjoying each other. It's about creating a world you want together. When you guys are making love, it can be almost like an agreed upon, like, what is the thing that we want to improve in our life? What do we want to bring forward and manifest? Because you guys literally have like the magic wand of sex together. Both, I mean, very phallic, very, very phallic. And that's not necessarily, but it is to women here. So I'm wondering if that's significant for you. So what, and then what the Queen of Swords and Shaman, for me, I'm reading this as, like, this is most definitely, like, this is your partner. Shaman is the Hierophant, which is usually all about like marriage and stuff like that. But what I'm seeing, what this made me think of is kind of like you two, like, it could be as simple as like smoking weed together before getting together, but it's like I'm actually like seeing like like your sex is not just regular. This is you when you guys are together, it's not just about like the orgasm. You guys are actually creating something, and your souls really, really know how to merge. And so what I was seeing is kind of like making love on like psychedelics or something like that. Like very, very trippy energy and very powerful sex energy. So you guys are very, very into each other. This is such a healthy marriage because, or partnership, I should say, because you guys are so equally into each other. That's very interesting. Down below, they're looking at each other, but up above, they're looking away. So to me, this is like as above, so below. So like you guys are physically in the same realm, but I think you two are very mentally different people, and you've come together, and it's a very beautiful relationship. But I think you guys are very much individuals. I feel that balance. But yeah, they just kind of want to like shut down the home, put on some music, smoke a little to relax, and just, I think, go from there. I think you should really see your love as something more powerful, and that's really cool. So yeah, I think this person is very unassuming, like maybe very quiet. And like at first it was like maybe this person's very feminine, and it's like, no, I think just this person isn't very loud. And so, when they're out in public and stuff, so people wouldn't know what kind of lover they are. But you do, and I think you really enjoy it. I think you love the positions. I think you love the time. I think you love the atmosphere and the experiences you've had together. So, all right, let's go ahead. We have extra message from your higher self about your self-esteem, or whatever message they wanted to reveal. So what I'm seeing with these three cards together, basically, I'm gathering there's a bad habit that is affecting your whole life. And it is strongly advising to find a way to move on from this bad habit, to kind of reset. Like, I think there's a whole message here about resetting your life. And I feel like there's a bad habit, and maybe that habit just has been not making love as often. And it's that thing of like, when you're not doing that, every other aspect of your life is going to be affected. When people are getting laid often, they walk around with a smile on their face. So, and it's about balance. There are people who have way, way, way too much sex, way too much masturbation, way too much living in another world when we have a whole world to live in. But I think it's just been a long held pattern, and you're coming to the end of like a huge project, or there's going to be a rest period coming up. And I highly suggest taking that time to kind of just reimagine the world you've been living in with this person, and how intimate you've been and how frequently you're intimate. So I think these things are all connected. They are absolutely in love with you. They have so much fun with you. I feel like they have loved building a home or business and a life together. I think, I see somebody, like if this is two business partners, like you're working way, way too much. I feel like the person that we're talking about here actually knows how to have that balance of like, hey, let's take a break. Let's go on a vacation. Like, you're the one who won't stop working. And sure, you guys create a lot, but I think it's really important to take a break and just understand that um, going through a new pattern is not a bad thing. I think you have a lot to move on from in terms of unhealthy habits. So it's about figuring out why you maybe aren't being intimate as much, or why you're overworking yourself. Like, what are you running away from? What's all that about? So I don't want to get too far off of the sexy topic, but I just kind of wanted that last bit of advice, because the truth is always going to make things better. Maybe a little longer to cook, but the food's going to taste better, I promise. So yeah, so this is all about your who wants to smush with you. If you haven't ever seen Jersey Shore, it's quite a show. But there was a lot of hooking up and hijinks, and so I kind of wanted to see what your hijinks are and who wants to hook up with you, who wants to smush with you. So I hope this brought you some sort of answers. I hope this was fun for you. Pile 1, that's where I'm going to leave it. So thank you so much. If you like this reading, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. That lets me know that it resonated and I'm doing my job correctly. And if you love this message, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. This has just been such a beautiful journey, and I've loved getting to see everyone's comments and getting to see just how my readings have helped you guys. So thank you for being here. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day. Bye. Oh my god. Hi Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me. So, had a bit of a scare while trying to start this video. Had a gigantic spider. Gigantic. I mean, usually I'm the one in the house that takes care of the spiders. This was, one of the ones that you can tell if it bites you, something bad is going to happen. So it took me a minute. I'm totally shooketh. I don't get shaken by spiders either. So literally when I looked down, I saw the spider. I was like, oh my God. Okay. So just wanted to note that I had a feeling, the person that we're going to be talking about is kind of into scary things, into scary movies, likes getting scared, all that sort of stuff. So I'm curious to see what your cards are going to say. Let's go. You got the sunflower. Just, I don't know. The pointy aspect is coming to me. Like the sunflower seeds are very pointy. The leaves are very pointy. The petals are very pointy. So I'm just like, I'm getting the imagery of like spikes. Like maybe they really like punk rock music or are into that sort of style. So that's what I'm seeing. So let's see. The first question is, who is thinking about future relations with you? Have you met them already? And what they look like. All right, so this is what I'm getting for who this person is. So I don't think you've actually met yet, but what I kept kind of getting is like, I have a feeling you guys have like, you met online or something like that. Met on a dating app. You guys have been getting to know each other on some level, but this is somebody who is like really resisting any sort of commitment. I feel like maybe that's why they've been resisting meeting you in person, but they do want relations with you. I think they're just kind of really holding back. Like this is somebody who's like, oh, I'm really busy with work. Like I kind of kept getting the impression of somebody who is like in a band and goes on tour. Like, that would be somebody who's like, oh, I am not able to have a commitment. I am not able to settle down. It's somebody who's taking a big risk in their life and really has to focus on themselves. So it's kind of like this may or may not turn into something more serious. But yeah, I'm getting that you guys haven't actually met in person, and maybe they've like held off meeting you. Maybe they've like, you guys have planned several meetups and it just hasn't happened. And so you're kind of like, does this person even want me? Are they even interested in me? And it's obviously they are, and they do. I just think maybe you've wondered, like, are they into somebody else? Are they sleeping with somebody else? And it's like, no, this person's actually just so busy. They aren't getting even rest. Like, I think they're just, it probably comes from being hurt in the past and things not always going well. So they're very protective of themselves. But just know that if you can kind of be patient and stay the course, it'll work out. This is somebody who maybe looks older than they are. Like, they're younger, like they are young, but I feel like, they're in a band, and so like they may be like 18, but they look like 25. Like, they look like they've been on the road and working hard. So that's what I'm getting for that. I feel like they probably have been trying to get into whatever, maybe they've been wanting to do this job that they're doing for a really long time. And so now that they're finally in it, they feel like they have to take that very seriously. And so, and this is me just describing the person and what they look like. So yeah, there's so many spikes here. I'm getting like their hair is either very spiky, like they have like studs on their clothing. Even like sharp nails, like someone who has like really long nails. This is somebody who has gone through a lot of changes and a lot of sacrifices to be where they're at. And they're working really hard in their life. So if you are the person that they're thinking of, it's kind of that thing of like, you should feel really special, because I don't feel like they don't have a lot of room in their, even in their mind, for anything that isn't important to them. So if you guys haven't like actually met in person yet, just be patient, because I feel like your meeting is going to be so perfect. I have a feeling sunflowers are going to be significant. Like, maybe you've always been somebody, or there's somebody who says like, they don't like roses or something like that. If you were ever going to get them flowers, it should be sunflowers, or that's something that you've said. So when you do meet up, like maybe this person's going to be on tour and, stopping by a city that you're close on, that would be the perfect opportunity to meet, because they're going to really be in their environment rather than, and I think that'll make them more comfortable than perhaps if you guys just met one-on-one in, at your house or something like that. Like, I think this person really wants closeness, but is very guarded. This person is extremely protective over themselves, so they probably don't show a lot of emotions. So that's why I think meeting them in their own environment would be the best, because like I said, they're going to be around their friends, so they're going to be having more fun and things like that. So they have this is somebody who really cares about what they're doing. And I feel like that's really, really important to them. And I'm seeing like scars, like they have a very distinct scar, possibly on their face or somewhere prominent that you can see. But I am seeing that you know, they either had like a really big accident or something happened, but there's a distinctive scar on their body. But I think I just want to encourage you again to be patient with actually meeting this person, because what I'm reading is that you guys are going to have a totally different relationship than you've ever had. And like, I just hear like it's the kind of stuff that movies get written about, not a romantic comedy. Like I said, this person isn't the kind of dark stuff. So it's like, but there is. All right, so sorry. My camera cut off. It died. So I switched out cameras, and so made sure to move on. So, all right, so let's see. This person, yeah, this person is really passionate about what they're doing. They are, I don't know if you guys have actually met in person, if you're going to meet soon. But when you guys do meet, it's going to be very powerful. And I think this person just has probably experienced a lot. And I think they have, that's why they're so protective over themselves, is like, I feel like if they're going to do something, they want to make sure it's actually worth their time, because they're obviously very, very busy. So, all right. I think we're ready to move on to the next card. So what, the thing about you that they fantasize about physically. So, because the Seven of Wands is coming up again, I just want to kind of note, like, they are extremely protective. So it's that thing of they wouldn't actually want like a public relationship. They wouldn't want this sort of like big spectacle. And I know it's cheesy, but it's true. Like, they actually are really into your mind and the way you think. Because, so like, if you haven't actually met this person yet, because the Magician here, I'm getting like you are actually manifesting each other. You guys are actually like drawing into each other. So I think you guys are both looking for you. Like, you guys are both looking for each other. Sorry. So they want somebody that, because I feel like they can get anybody they want. They are extremely attractive and alluring, and people literally throw themselves at this person. So they want somebody who can make them think differently and feel differently. And I think they're really into literally the shape of your body. Like, there's such an emphasis here on the physical shape. I don't know if emphasis is the word, but that's what I'm getting about what they fantasize about you is, you know, your figure, the way their hands feel on you. This is telling me like they really want that kind of like, I feel like they think you're going to heal what has hurt them in the past and the things that didn't work out, that they've become very protective over themselves. I feel like they want, if they're gonna be with somebody, they want it to be awesome. And I think the Nine of Pentacles here, I'm getting this idea that they kind of want somebody who is older than them, because, you know, they're pretty young, is the energy I'm getting. So I think they want somebody who has already experienced enough. So maybe if not age and number, age and maturity. Like they want somebody who can take time with them and get to know them and really appreciate their body. Like the two Ace of Wands here with the Magician, I'm getting such a strong energy of the wands. So it's about the dick. I have a feeling that this person really wants their body to be appreciated in a way that maybe it hasn't before, and also have somebody who they can appreciate in a way that I don't think they ever have before. I think they are kind of holding off because I'm just getting that feeling like all their interactions have always been very like, oh, I feel like, you know, groupies are throwing themselves at this person, and like maybe they've tried sleeping with them in the past, or have seen their like bandmates or, you know, other coworkers fall victim to that stuff. And that is not what this person is about. I think they really fantasize. I'm sorry, I play with the cards so much. It reminds me of like people who do podcasts and they're like constantly moving the microphone. But they are fantasizing about having just like they want to have sex that is next level. And so I feel like they kind of want to go through that slow process of building it. And so if you haven't met like at all, and this is just somebody who is coming to you in the future, when you do meet this person, just take it slowly, because it's going to pay out in the end on all ends. Because if like let everything happen very naturally. Like what I'm seeing is like if they are out on the road or touring or something like that, and they are going to be in a city near you, coming to a city near you, maybe that is the perfect time to meet up. Because, yeah, I think I said that. I think I said that about them being around their friends, and so they'll be more true to themselves. I feel like they're kind of shy and closed off. Like that, you know, that gate is like really protecting themselves. The gargoyles, they protect themselves. And I feel like their friends really protect them too. They have good people on their side. But yeah, they're fantasizing about somebody who just kind of has the magic touch, sort of. That's a good way to put it. But I feel like they really want, they want intimacy, and that's kind of hard with the life they live. And so the person they're fantasizing about is somebody who is more than just a quick hookup. It's somebody who is not just stupid and vapid and shallow. Like they are fantasizing about somebody who creates magic in their own life. I feel like this person is very driven and goes after their goals, and they kind of want to see that too. It's like they want to have sex with somebody who they admire. They want to have sex with somebody who they respect. And so so what I'm seeing is, and I think it might be more of a metaphor, But what I'm seeing with the table here is literally as if, you know, she's up here smiling, but something is going on below the table. I feel like they want to have kind of secret sex. I think I said that they don't want this to be a very public thing. And maybe that is a part of something they want to do as well, is like, you know, hook up quick on the side, and like not a quick hook up and like one night stand. I just mean like, I think they fantasize about this kind of life where they're on the road and they're living their life, and if you are with them, you are completely understanding it may just be a quickie on the side before they go on stage, but to them that's exciting. If it's like a regular thing, like they want that sort of like someone who's there with them. They want to turn around and look off stage and see somebody standing there. And so yeah, they want somebody who's gonna kind of be on board with that, and that's cool. They really they admire your shapes. I feel like both, you know, both your bottom and your breasts, if you have those. If you have those. If you don't, I feel like this person is also very much into your magic stick, let's say. All right, so let's go on with what it is that they actually want to do with you. Kind of the who, what, where, when, and how. Ooh, ooh. All right. So again, I'm seeing this sort of energy that they want, like the star reversed. I'm seeing it as like they don't want it to be seen. They kind of want it to be like out of sight, out of mind. They kind of want it to be this like quiet, private thing. But I think that's going to be exciting for them. I think they want it to kind of be like maybe you meet up in different cities, but they want somebody who's doing their own thing. They do. That is very, very apparent to me, that they want somebody who has their own willpower and isn't constantly like, where are you? Where are you going? Like, they want somebody who can literally afford to meet up with them, whether that's emotionally or financially, because I feel like they want to explore so many different things. I feel like this person doesn't want to have boring sex. They want to do it in different places and try different things. And again, they kind of want this like private sex. They want it to be, because I think they don't want other people talking about it or whatever they want to do. I'm very curious if this person, the way I've been describing them, I'm curious if this person is more of a public figure, has a following, and so it's that of like they just don't even want to deal with that. A lot with the hearts are making me think of just that, like, you know, the Valentine is actually modeled after a woman's behind. So, just meaning like, I just think they're really, really into the shape of your body. And I think they just want to, explore it. This person may have some, I'll call it like mommy issues. And so maybe that's a huge part of what is kind of their fear of moving forward. Like maybe, you know, they have kind of a desire to be a little bit more nurtured. And I think I was saying that. Yeah, this person really wants This person wants somebody who wants them. And, you know, I feel like they lacked a lot of probably attention and affection growing up. So it's that thing of they just want somebody who's going to come around and want them for them, who's going to enjoy their body and not lose interest in them quickly. Yeah, I see somebody who is out on the road traveling a lot, and so I feel like they experience a lot. They experience a really high level of like stimulation, so they probably kind of require more stimulation even when it comes to sex. So they are fantasizing about just having fun, creative sex. And something where they are being very, very nurtured by you, and they want to reciprocate. This is not a one-sided lover kind of thing. I just think they haven't ever been truly loved on in the way that they've fantasized about. And so I think they're thinking about who this, I feel like it's kind of the thing of like, they don't believe this person could exist. So when you show up, they're going to know instantly. They're going to literally look at you, hear the way you talk, smell the way you smell, and there's going to be something about you that is going to be extremely striking to them. It will very probably be like you may be wearing a really awesome outfit, and so it makes their eyes draw to your body and your figure, and they are just like, hubba hubba. So, all right, let's go ahead and get the last cards, which are an extra message from your higher self about self-esteem or whatever they wanted to bring to you. Mm. 3141, just saying like, yeah, I think they want somebody who's a little bit older than them. So both of these cards actually talk about time, and that it's very important to take action and to understand how precious it is. I get the feeling that you've kind of been like hesitating on moving forward on something, like, you know, maybe, like I said, maybe if you guys have been just talking online or something, you haven't even maybe asked to like, hey, would you want to meet up? I know, you know, you're going to be in this city at some point, or hey, are you going to be near me some point? And we could, at, you know, sometime we could meet up. And just value when you guys do have time together, because it's not always going to be a lot. It may be that thing like you may go a month without seeing each other, like if you do start dating or something. But yeah, this person does not want to settle down with that right now. It's kind of like they're in battle. They are out on the road doing their thing, and just value what you guys will have together and take action. If there's anything that is holding you back right now, I say make a move. And just kind of one last reminder about you being protected. Like, this is just saying like you have a very strong force field around you right now that is protecting you and kind of just encouraging you to, I think, move forward. I think move towards believing that there is a really fun love coming up for you. I think it's gonna be completely different than you've ever experienced. And yeah, so I think that's where we're gonna leave it, pile 2. I think I got some good stuff covered. Yeah. I'm excited for you. This is a hottie for sure. Super cutie. You're gonna want to probably move faster than they want to, but I think it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna build up and it's gonna be really hot. So I'm excited for you, pal, too. So thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. That lets me know that the reading resonated. And if you love this message, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor every single time I get a new subscriber or comment. So just thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Thanks so much for joining me today. So I am so excited to give you this reading. I have been absolutely loving these. So for starters, you chose a friendship bear. I haven't researched that yet, but I will double check. So this could definitely be a friend. You know, somebody who is close by you, that you know. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. And let's go ahead and look at the cards. So the first card is, who is thinking about future relations with you? And have you met? And what do they look like? All right, so first of all, I do get a kind of like anxious energy from this person. Yeah, they're a homebody. They do not like to go out a lot. I feel like they kind of dress very down to earth, like, you know, jeans, t-shirt. That's kind of it. I feel like their clothes probably actually have some holes in them, and not because they're poor, but because they just don't care to spend their money on clothes. But this is somebody who has, I feel like, experienced a lot in the world and really just wants to kind of reset, but it's kind of probably left them shut off from the world. Like, this fence here is making me think that they are trying to protect themselves, like literally, because like the things are facing inward, so they're like, they don't want to get out. I feel like they feel like they are possibly like a monster who has really raw emotions, and that just means when they get upset, they express it, which is good. You're the friend who honestly understands them and stands by them. Like, I feel like in the way like dogs, a man's best friend, like, you're loyal to this person. Yeah, because I do feel like you have not only met, but I feel like this is your friend. Ooh, the flowers kind of the same. They're kind of, you know, different color and stuff, but shape-wise. So I do feel like this is somebody who you've been loyal to. I'm getting, even though I'm getting like a lot of hair, like, you know, like they could be a bear or something, I am seeing like short hair on the head. And maybe they've even like started to go gray. Maybe they have some gray hair already. Or they just dye their hair to look gray. You know, some people do that. So they could be a Pisces, because the moon card is a Pisces. But this card really talks about how like the mind is such a dark place. So I feel like this person has a lot of mental anguish going on. And so I know I'm really making him sound super sexy. And truthfully, you know, now that I can shift gears, this person is extremely sexy. This person, it's that like unassuming thing, but I feel like they're an animal in bed. Like, they know exactly what to do. And this is not, you know, it's not a cute, cuddly, just, you know, cute pecks and kisses. This is somebody who, like, they don't just want to have sex with you. They want to, like, I don't know what that means, but they just really want all of you. And I feel like this person is not only into you, but they are um every they this person is an amazing lover. Like, I feel like it's making me feel like when they have sex, they basically put this they'll put you to bed. I'm gonna put you to bed, bed, bed. They're very psychic. Like, they know exactly what you want. They know how to touch you. They know how to look at you. And even though this is just a friend, it's like that friend who does everything right. And I really feel like if you guys haven't slept together, you are going to for sure. And it may be even unassuming. Like, maybe you wouldn't have ever thought you would have. Like, maybe this person isn't what you would think is traditionally attractive. But it's going to be that thing of, like, the second your bodies touch, it's going to be like a spell's going to come over you kind of thing. It's going to be very, very magical. I feel like they've been probably dropping hints a long time that they have feelings for you. So if you're kind of listening to this reading being like, oh, that friend. So there's a friend of yours who is into you. I'm seeing like a super patterned sweater. You know, those sweaters like from the 80s that people used to call Cosby sweaters, but now we just call them vintage, I suppose. I'm seeing them in those kind of clothes, like just down to earth, probably needs a new shirt, holes in their jeans. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look a little further. Ooh, I'm excited. So the thing about you that they fantasize about. I don't know if I said it already, but like the Queen of Pentacles is also just a very like motherly energy, but it's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So I'm getting the idea that like they really jeepers, sorry. I'm getting the energy that they are very caring and they like to take care of you. Or it's the opposite of like they really love how you can. I feel like what I'm seeing is like you go over to their place a lot because they're a homebody. And I see you not needing to bring anything. Like they already, like their fridge is always full. They have everything you need. But you come over and you cook for them, not because they're telling you to, but because you really enjoy that. And that really, I felt that really strongly when this came out, because to me, this is, the thing they fantasize about is, I feel like they want you on top of them. I feel like they just want you to dominate them. They love your strength. They love how, I feel like they are probably seen as a strong person very often. And I think they kind of want that sense of security that you get when another body is like on top of you. Yeah, I'm getting, this may not be for everybody, but there is two male energies very, very strong here. Like I am getting that. It could be, you both could be guys, and not for everybody, but I am getting that sort of energy of two friends who have been there for each other and have been taking care of each other. Maybe one of you like really struggled through the pandemic and you really helped each other. 8 and 18. I think they are very attracted to your strength. I see like really strong arms, literally like you would rip through a shirt kind of thing. Um, they're attracted to your visions. I feel like they love that you have always gone after what you want, even though you didn't know how it was going to turn out. Like you are fearless. I feel like you inspire them so much and really make them feel like they can live life. And I feel like you give them excitement, and I feel like they're both kind of dressed the same. Yeah, I'm just getting this that and it may not be two men, it may be just two masculine individuals. So let me just note that. But interesting. You could be a Leo for sure. You could have Leo placements. And it may be also no, yeah, I'm getting that they're the lion here and you're the Chandler. They want to, even though they're so big and scary, they just want somebody who knows how to come around and touch them right and take care of them right. And I feel like they want that from you. They let me see. They really like your arms. They think your arms are like, I feel like if you were lifting weights in front of them, they would just watch you and be turned on by that. They love your smile. They fantasize just about you being as close to them as possible. And yeah, there's such an energy of they just want to be taken care of. And I think they really love the way you know how to step in and do that. You've never been afraid of not knowing what's ahead. And you have helped them not feel like such a scary animal. It reminds me of this song. It's called Wild and Free by the Star Creature. That's me, by the way. And it's a song about someone who feels like a wild animal and is tamed by love. And so I think that is a very significant message here that this person just feels like when you come around, they feel like they have potential. And so in the original card, the tongue, the woman is sticking her hand in the lion's mouth. What I was seeing is literally like very intimate kissing, like not just kissing, but like deep, passionate tongue kissing. That is, I think, something they fantasize about with you. Again, with the two phallic energies, it's very much not even just it's like two tongues dancing together. All right, so I think we can look a little bit further now. What? Ooh. Okay, so that was just what they fantasize about you physically. What do they want to actually do with you? Kind of the who, what, where, when, why, how. I hear that they want to They want to make love to you in a way that you will forget about anybody from the past. You will never even imagine sex with anybody else. That's what they want to give you. They want to give you that sort of like sex that takes you to someplace else where when you're done, you are just like, oh my God, hands just, hands gripping your face of like, oh my God, was that real? Like, they want to just give you so, so much. Like I said, this is a very passionate energy. I feel like they think about this a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. The second I tapped into that energy, it was like, whew, oh my God, yeah. I feel like they have walked away from everything behind them, and all they see is you. You're the only thing that they fantasize about. Okay, so yeah, with the Tower in reverse here, it's like they want, it's so tingly, it's so good. They want to give you, literally, they just want to give you this transformative sex. Like, they have been wanting to be a generous lover for a long time with you. And, it feels good. It's very tingly. Like, I literally see them on their knees, like, looking up to you, just like, ooh, they want to show you how much they appreciate you and everything you've done for them. And I feel like, they tell you all the time, thank you. I think they just want to take this expression of thank you to the next level. Wow. Ooh, I'm excited for you, Pile 3. The energy that's running through my body is electric. Ooh. I'm curious if you are, I'm curious if you are already in a relationship with somebody, and maybe that's why you guys are just friends. Because this is literally saying to like break free of constrictive energies. And this is the Three of Swords. This is all about like heartbreak and stuff. So I'm curious if they kind of want to sweep you off your feet. They want to rescue you from, everything has been about kind of transforming and like being new. So I think they want to show you a completely different way of living life and feeling. I feel like, oh, look at that. Just if it, would have come out. Let me see. 13, 3, 16, 6. They really want to help transform this relationship into something new. They want to kind of, like I said, they want to be like on their knees, like looking up to you. They want your, just like the hand on the head. Like, this is such a nurturing, giving, sensual relationship. And hey, if you haven't tried it yet, this is definitely something to explore. And if you are in a relationship, put this back. It was making my mind all flippy. If you are in a relationship, I'm curious how that relationship is going. And let's say, you're not, then this to me is like, how are you protecting your heart? How have you been reserving yourself and not kind of giving into this? Because I don't feel like this has been a subtle energy. I feel like this person lets you know as politely and delicately and tastefully. That's the word I'm looking for. They try and tell you tastefully as possible, but they want to show you a completely different way of being loved. Maybe they know you're not being loved properly. Maybe you guys just yeah. Ooh, this is sensual. It's not fast moving at all. This is like, ooh, they want to take their time with you. All right, so the last two cards I have are extra messages from your higher self about like self-esteem or whatever else they wanted to talk about. Okay. So both these cards are about communication and being very articulate. So I'm thinking this is all about just literally saying what you want, whether that is while having sex, being very vocal, or just what you want in in the relationships in your life. This is a very there's a lot of, I think, did I describe that earlier? Yes, there is a lot of mouth tongue action. This is a very I wonder if when you guys kiss, it's gonna kind of start everything. 34. Wonder if 34 is a significant number for you. But yeah, this is a sensual. Just be vocal about what you want, and I think you'll see a lot of improvements in your life. Okay, yeah. Big brain move. Pile 3, this is a really sensual one. This is somebody who really, really wants to be intimate with you, really wants to get close to you and help transform your life. I see lots of kissing, lots of kissing, lots of tongue. Yeah. Ooh. This one was fun. This one was fun, Pile 3. I think you and this friend are really going to develop something great. Just speak up about what you want. I think you know what you want, and I think this person can give it to you, and vice versa. So, Pile 3, that's where I'm going to leave it. I am really happy for you. Go get 'em, Tiger. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. And if you love this reading, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor. Thank you so much for just letting me channel your energy. This was an absolute wonderful reading. So I hope you have a great day and see you in the future.